thing. That's the last thing that the politicians want to see or the Feds see, because if the credit rating continued to go down and down and down and down, that means other countries are less likely to buy our currency or bonds, which would be very bad, very, very bad indeed. Keep in mind this country has enormous amount of debt, and one of the ways to pay back the debt and to keep going is to sell more bonds, and if we can sell more bonds we can't repay back the bonds that were already issued, and we can't cover the interest on Tamos. Well, right, so as a country we don't want to see credit rating go down, but it did happen today, and I do think that contributed to Bitcoin's price going up, because a lot of people are realizing, well, maybe is this so good to be holding? Yes, government bonds and notes are not so good to be holding. Let's hold something better like Bitcoin, right? I think thought that a lot to do with today's resurgence, but that's not all. Guess who announced that he was gonna buy more Bitcoin? Of course, that would be Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy. They didn't announce specifically they would go buy a lot more Bitcoin, but they hinted it for sure. So MicroStrategy came out saying that they are looking to sell $750 million worth of equity for things that they want to buy, including Bitcoin, right? So that could be another $750 million, like a $750 million injection coming into Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, the ultra bull, continues to buy more and more and more and more and more than Bitcoins, right? So obviously that is also pretty positive. We don't know when, we don't know when. Michael Saylor, the ultra bull, continues to buy more and more and more and more and more than Bitcoins, right? So obviously that is also pretty positive. We don't know when, we don't know when. They could actually sell the equity right when this is coming, but if we don't know Michael Saylor, he's been working on these for quite some time already, and we know all of his buys are always big. Hundreds of millions. I think his last buy was 250 or 150 million, right? This next time will be absolutely huge, right? So overall today turned out to be a pretty good day besides Bitcoin coming up. I see Ethereum is coming close at 1900 again. Several alts are starting to come back up, so even though we have some scary things happening in DeFi overall, I told you guys to stay strong, stay focused. It's a very immature market right now. There's a lot of people and projects working on new things, untested things, and sometimes they go under, or bad things happen. Vulnerabilities and hacks, right, does not mean they're all bad, but it does mean that you gotta watch out for yourself. You can't just FOMO into any new project just because they're promising something great or high interest or something that's risky. You just have to be careful, right? You can't always just jump head in first, but that does not mean that they're all bad or the industry is all going to collapse. No, it just means that people are still trying to figure it out. And I told you guys, Bitcoin, it's scarce. It will only get more scarce. More and more people are going to be coming in. Demand is going up, and the fundamentals of Bitcoin has never ever been better on. I've been telling you guys day in, day out, week in, week out, Monday, month out, year in, year out. I've been saying it for quite some time, and I know there are times where it's scary. There's volatility, there may be hacks or whatever is going on. There may be government pressures or SC pressure, macro factors, right, that's putting a lot of pressure on Bitcoin, but Bitcoin leading the way and continue to do so as we get closer and closer to the halving event. I believe Bitcoin's price will rise up, and afterwards that's when we see that parabolic rise, right? That is coming, so stay strong, my friends. That's pretty much for this video. Obviously you see I am still out and about. Some people, like walking around the parking lot. I'm filming this in my rental car right now because I'm excited about Bitcoin. I had to see it go down. I love it when it starts coming back up, and I want to get you guys updated on what's going on. That's it for this video. Have a good one.